Welcome to La Twins Experience with
Kim
and Donyetta.
Now let's get back on our bullshit.
Okay. I can't.
I'm Kim.
And I'm Donyetta.
And welcome back to another episode of La Twins Experience.
Back on our bullshit.
Happy start of the week, everyone.
We made it.
Well,
that's usually what we say at the weekend. I don't know. We're here. 2 weeks in a row. We got that juice.
Yes, I got my sparkling water. I have switched to the brand Buble.
Oh, that looks good.
Their flavor is so flavorful. I had to check and make sure it had no calories. It tastes that good.
That LaCroix be just killing my spirit.
Listen. The Buble is hitting.
Wait, speaking of Buble, what happened to Michael Bublé?
I call it Buble because he has a commercial for this. And he's like, it's called Buble. And they're like, no, it's bubbly. He's like, no, it's Buble.
I said, and how is Buble?
He's still cute. His cute little wife behind. He's probably short too, right?
I don't know.
Alexa, how tall is Michael Bublé? He's short, 5'10".
That's not short.
That's short. I'm gonna need my man
2 more inches and you'll be 6 feet tall.
No. You have to be at least 6'1" minimum and better. 6'2" preferably.
Yeah.
5'10" is short. I'm 5'7". If I put on 4-inch heels, I'm taller than you.
Well, that's one thing. I ain't never cared about being taller than a man. If you feel bad, you need to go talk about it on your therapist's couch. Because that's a personal problem. All right, let's get into it. Let's see. Ooh. We don't have nothing in the first section.
Oh, snap. We surely don't.
You know who we can put on there? Angel Reese for Black Girl Magic.
Indeed, we can. We can.
Angel Reese, she plays women's basketball at Louisiana State University, and they just won the championship. And so she is our Black Girl Magic for this week. And we'll also talk about her a little bit more later on when we get to the bullshit of the week, the hot topics of the week.
Mm-hmm.
See, that was easy. Look at God.
Yes, it was.
And then now next, the song pick of the week. Kim, what is your song?
So I was on the train today and I was listening and this song came on. I hadn't heard it in ages. And the first thing I heard was, let me set this ass. How it go?
On ya. Kim trying to have a baby, y'all.
And I was like, so
Kim is trying to have a baby.
Rocket by Beyonce. What album was that on? 4?
Mm-hmm. 4 is the one with Drunken Love and all that.
It's the Pink, right?
I think it was on 4.
I think that is too. So that album, remember she dropped that album in like the middle of the night or something, and it was like the whole album. She like shook the whole world.
She stayed, and she still has not given us visuals for Renaissance.
Child, we ain't getting. She's like, y'all gonna get this tour, and that's all you gonna get.
That's the visual. Okay, take what I give you.
But yeah, Beyonce was like the first to drop an entire album. Like it was. I think we were still buying albums at that time too, right?
Which is why it makes no sense why y'all have not given this woman Album of the Year yet, Grammys.
Listen, they know the Grammys ain't checking for nobody. They don't care. I want to know why we keep going to the Grammys. Why y'all keep going? Like, just don't show up and see how their ratings, which are already bad, just gonna get even worse.
Y'all done gave out Beyonce all these awards. She's the most Grammy award winning artist on the planet in history ever. And y'all keep playing in our face. That's okay.
Wait, does she even get Song of the Year? She doesn't get that either, right?
I think she has before. Y'all make me sick.
Yeah, I don't know. Who are these Grammy voters? I'm gonna need them to put them on blast. Put them on blast. Let's go to their house, throw some eggs, put some toilet paper up, do all that stuff because the math ain't math and it just don't make any sense.
Even when Adele won, she's like, I voted for Beyonce. Like, I don't know.
Adele is so boring. Every time I see her perform, they post a snippet on the internet. I'm like, well, on the Instagram because that's the new internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, y'all pay to go see this?
I would just sit there and cry. Our music is so sad, and I don't have no man problems.
So depressing. Like, how many slow songs can you make? And who's listening to this?
Sad. Somebody sent me, what's her name? Tink. They sent me Tink's album, and it's pretty much talking about, I don't know, some man wasn't doing her right. And I was like, look, I don't have no man problems. I want to sit over here and listen to music where I stick my tongue out and shake my ass. Like, why would I listen to this
like,
sad
stuff? Be
stuff?
depressed. That's like, it's a time and a place. This ain't the time nor the place for that.
Period.
So what's your song this week?
My song is What It Is by Doechii. Have you heard that one yet?
You know I haven't.
You probably have. I think it's going viral on, I was about to say TikTok, Instagram right now. What it is, ho, what's up? Every good girl need a little thug. Every block boy need a little love. And everybody's doing a dance challenge to it now, so y'all are here. If you put it down, I'm going to pick it up.
I don't think I've heard it. Okay, so my Instagram perusing is very slim to none. I be on there for like 2 seconds. I scroll, and I get bored. I just cut. I need some new people to follow. That's the problem.
All right, y'all. Now we're up to the segment of Bullshit of the Week where we cover Hot Topic.
I added a new segment.
Because I was just about to say, how the hell do you misspell the word bullshit?
I wanted to call it Jerk Off of the Week.
Ew, no. Phrasing.
And so then I said, let me Google synonyms for jerk. And and blockhead was the one that I came up with. So this segment is called Blockhead of the Week.
and I really need to clear my throat. This is
it's about the people who do the dumbest things of the week. And this actually just hit the news today. So y'all's favorite governor down in Florida, Ron DeSantis, who Trump now hates for some reason. Ooh. I don't know.
Not y'all turning on each other with this white on white crime.
I know. They were like besties, and then now Trump hates him. Only because DeSantis is going to run for president, and Trump wants to run for president. Although he's headed to New York. He's probably in New York now too, so he can get in them handcuffs tomorrow.
I was about to say, because I sure thought they ran him out of New York, so he got to come back for his indictment.
Child, they showed up. It was a whole thing today. They was following him from Mar-a-Lago. He got on the Trump plane. He went to New York. I think he's here now. He's somewhere. But I don't think they're going to perk walk him. We got to see what's going to happen tomorrow.
It's performative at best.
Of course, but I want to see them. I want to see the perk walk.
I wonder if they're going to make him take his toupee off when he goes.
Man, he going to get a mugshot?
He might. If he goes to prison, he might have to take his toupee off, and Tory Lanez will not be able to get his Beijing.
Okay, so back to the blockhead of the week. So this fool DeSantis quietly legalized carrying concealed weapons without a permit in Florida. So I don't know how this works. Like, do you have to have a permit period? You have to have something, right, to have the gun. I don't know. It's weird. And, DeSantis always has these like press conferences so he can make a big to-do out of, laws he's passing. But he did this, in his office behind closed doors with.
We just had another shooting in a school.
Where was that? In Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
1 week ago, 6 people passed, including 3 children. This fool signs a law into, what is it called? He signed a bill into law that you can conceal weapon carry without a permit, which is crazy.
Because Florida's already a hot mess. Y'all down there voting crazy. Y'all always got some voting scheme. Y'all down there getting ate up by alligators.
And if you look at the picture, it is not a person of color in sight. Oh, actually, there is one Asian woman in there, shockingly. One Asian woman. Everyone else is light and bright.
So he doesn't want African American history taught in the school system. At one point, he was trying to allege he was trying to get Black Greek letter organizations, fraternities and sororities, that was going to be considered illegal. I'm tired. I'm him.
He done banned the word. He didn't want you to say gay or he wants to get rid of everything that is not white and not Bible Belt on the man and woman. He's just so stuck in he's his ancestors had to be slave owners.
Oh, the Grand Wizard in the KKK. Is that the highest? What's the highest ranking KKK title you can have?
Yeah, he has to have some relation because he's just evil. You ever the definition of evil is him, and this is who is going to be running for president more than likely.
And the sad thing is, y'all voted for him to be the governor, so this ain't no happenstance. He ain't hook and crook his way to the top. Y'all voted for him in. So when the state of Florida breaks off and floats into the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, as it should, don't do it while I'm in Miami or nothing, Lord, though. I'm just saying.
That's why I refuse to go back to Florida.
I'm going next week, child.
I think Florida is so, where can you go besides Miami? I ain't going to Orlando. I'm not going to Disney World. The Keys.
I love Disney. Yeah. I'm going to the Florida Keys in Miami. I like Tampa's really nice. Orlando's really nice, even outside of Disney World. I would live in Orlando. And then I like the Panhandle, so the Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Rosemary Beach area of the Panhandle. I like that. Panama City's on the Panhandle too.
I could go to Cancun for cheaper than it cost me to go to Florida. Bye, Florida. I ain't going.
I can't. I can drive about 5 hours and be in Florida. But no, I like Florida, but the politics and that whole, Florida's, I like the beaches there. That's the people. Not so much.
No, I'm not going. You're not going to catch me in Florida. That is the one state. I haven't been there since 2017, 2016.
Really? Mm-hmm. I go a few times a year.
Child, Florida be Floridan.
Listen, literally. So, Ron DeSantis is blockhead of the week.
Yes.
Every week, 52 weeks out the year.
It makes no sense.
All right, now on to bullshit of the week. Child. Y'all. Eva, what is her last name? What was her real last name? Pickford?
Pickford. Mm-hmm.
I do remember that. I used to watch reality TV until I realized it's not reality. But Eva Marcille has filed for divorce from her husband.
Michael something? Michael Sterling.
See, we don't even know his name. And Michael Sterling said he gonna fight for his wife. He's not gonna lose her. He gonna give it all he got.
Child, I want to know what had happened. What went down? Because you had the whole wedding on the Housewives. Did he adopt her daughter?
He adopted her oldest daughter. Let me see. That she had with Kevin McCall, whatever happened to Kevin? Did he go to prison or something? He was a little
He got didn't he get a domestic violence what is it called?
Something.
Domestic violence from another woman. Yeah, something happened.
Marcelle and Sterling tied the knot in 2018. They have 3 kids. They have 2 kids together. And then, like we said, he adopted Marley, that she shares with her previous relationship from with Kevin McCall. And yeah, I don't know. I thought, and it's weird because we just saw Eva. Like, I swear this story came out like the day after we recorded last week's episode. And we had just talked about how Eva was like, how Tamar drug her into that beef with Candy by not saying who the husband was that got in her face. So she just was talking about her husband, knowing that she had filed on TMZ, talking about it, and had filed for divorce. This is why I tell y'all, don't believe nothing that you see on the internet. That is not real life.
No. That's so crazy. And they were always, man, this stuff be so fake because they were always so lovey-dovey and blah, blah, blah. And
really? See, I just looked at his picture.
Yeah, he ain't a looker. But he was like, he was like the total opposite of Kevin McCall. He was like an attorney. He was very dorky, like, straight-laced, or so it appeared. So we don't know what was really happening, and I'm nosy, so I want the tea. I want to find out what had happened.
He said, I'm not going to lose my wife. I'm going to fight for her with every fiber in my being. You better. But if she don't want you to, it's not going to work. It literally, like, if you've made up your mind about anything, yet alone a relationship, it's just not going to work if that's not where she want to be. But I do wish them the best. Maybe it'll work out. I don't know.
It's not fronting on the internet. Y'all be acting like y'all all lovey-dovey, posting all these pictures, and we going here and holding hands, and we're so great. And then, boom, y'all broke up and got to delete everything.
Do they post a lot? These two.
Well, they were on a reality show. Like, they got married on TV, and they were all faking the funk. And
you know what? And I will say this. Anytime you're on a reality TV show and you bring your relationship on that show, it's like an unspoken curse. Like, don't do it.
Like, who on the Housewives? Candy about the only one that's still married.
I was going to say Candy and Todd. Because was Cynthia and what's his name? Mike
This is her second divorce.
Yep. Oh yeah, because she was married to Peter when she first started the show. See,
but Cynthia ain't on the show no more. She gone.
She's in the previews for this new season coming up. Her and Kim and Sheree.
One episode. She lost her peach. She wasn't on the show last year. She lost her peach.
I just don't. I saw the people who were on there, and I was like, when did all these people get on this show?
Child, we gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about it. But yeah, that's sad to see another marriage breaking up. I wish them well, and maybe he can get his wife back.
We're praying for you. All right. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, and the controversy.
Ciao. Okay, so I don't watch sports, so I saw this go down on the Instagram. That's the only reason why I know about this. But I watched Shannon Sharp, who I do not like.
Club Nay.
Probably because my husband watches their show, Shannon and Skip, every day. He plays it loud, and I got to hear them going back and forth, and they are both so irritating. So that's probably why. But, okay, Shannon Sharp was talking about it. Apparently, what is her name? Angel. So I guess when they were won the game, whatever, she did the John Cena, You Can't See Me. But the week before, or the day before, whenever it was, Caitlin Clark did the John Cena, You Can't See Me, right? But if you look at, did you see the video of Caitlin Clark doing it?
I saw it looked more like a boomerang, if that makes sense.
She has very strong features. Like, she looks rough. She looks rough. Like, she looks rough. And the girl, like, I didn't know that the black basketball players, they play in their lashes, they play with nails. Like, I had no idea. So, Angel was saying, she's been getting the kind of bullying, the criticism.
She's ghetto, she's hood, woo woo woo, all this stuff y'all like to say.
And she's like, the white girl did it last week and nobody had a problem, but I'm doing it this week and I'm taunting her. You know, but that's part of the game. Like, you talk shit.
Trash
that's part
talk.
of sports. So why is it a problem now? Because the black girl is doing it?
I was about to say because she's black. That's the only difference. Because I did see like the snippets and I saw the backstory about Caitlyn doing it. And now when everybody else do it, you know, it's okay. When I do it, it's a problem. Like, and so I saw the press conference. I did see the press conference where they were asking her about it. And she's like, I'm happy. Like, we won. She said, y'all been telling me all year that I'm too ghetto. I'm too hood. She said, I don't fit y'all's narrative. And she was like, when other people do it, y'all don't say anything. But when I do it, it's a problem. She said, I'm not bothered by y'all's commentary. I'm happy. We won.
Why we can't just be great? Like,
the obsession with trying to control Black people in this country it's exhausting being Black in America. Like the double standards, the jealousy, the appropriation of our culture. Y'all ain't never gave us 40 acres and a mule. It's sad and it's sick. How does it feel to be obsessed with like a group of people?
Why are you so obsessed with me? And you know what? They appropriate our culture so much. It's so bad. It's crazy.
And you still don't do a good job at it. Like,
listen, like, I just feel for these kids growing up because it is a whole new world out there. Like, we didn't have to deal with any of this stuff. And they have it times a million. It is just, it's hard.
Well, we've always have.
No, but it was like not on such a spotlight. Like,
we just got like my mom was born in 1959 and they didn't desegregate her school until she was in high school.
Wow.
And not too many years ago, like there's still like schools that are having segregated proms. You're still finding Black people that have been lynched on trees or rolled up in exercise mats in the gym, and y'all don't want to investigate their murders. I was going to say death. We're going to call it what it is. Their murders. Y'all wear cornrows and calling it boxer braids. Y'all trying to get injections for the lips and the butts. Braids. But exactly. Cornrows. Or y'all are getting the injections for the lips and the butts. And if you like something that you see and you want to go out and get it, or you like want to tweak your swag or your style to do it, then that's fine. But you can't also be a hater of the same person that you're copying. Like, what does it feel like to be obsessed with like a group of people and copy them and constantly talk shit and make laws, rules, and regulations to oppress them? I don't know what that feels like, because that's not my loser struggle in life.
Hashtag loser struggle in life.
That's the name of the damn episode. Loser struggle. Period.
Put the in life on it.
But like, what does that feel like? Like, I know what it feels like to wake up tired. I know what it feels like to wake up hungover. I don't know what it feels like to be a loser. Never had that feeling. Like, how does that, write an essay and tell me, like, how does that feel? Because the psychology behind it, I bet you probably should.
I don't know. Like, Black people, we just got the best of everything. I'm like, sorry. Like, you know, when I get a tan, I get all golden and bronzy. Like, I can wear dark hair, I can color my hair, I can wear it straight, I can wear it curly. I could, you know, my lips are nice and full, my nose is round. It's that point. I don't know. We just got it all.
That's why people are hating. Like that Kim just solved the mystery. That's it. That's right there. We like what? But what does that feel like? Like, I just couldn't imagine. Like, It actually makes me feel sorry for y'all. And it's not everybody. It's just a certain group of people that are racist. And some of y'all won't even admit it to yourselves that you're racist. That's going to be the first step. It's sort of like Alcohol Anonymous. The first step is admitting it.
Child, no, listen. We just have to be the best that we can be. We have to one up. They're not competition. We just have to one up. We have to stay on top of our game and just keep doing what they're doing, what we're doing, and they're going to keep being mad. And that's it.
Because I'm so tired of code switching at work. Or people ask me, can they touch my hair?
It is so exhausting. It is so exhausting. You know how many, oh, you changed your hair this week I got last week? Like, a sister can't color her hair in peace.
Oh, the Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming back.
Child, I've been watching so many Housewives. The Housewife franchise does not stop. As soon as one ends, the next one starts. And they even have the girls, like they're in Thailand right now.
Who are, I know Drew Sidora, Sheree, who is that?
There's
Candy.
2 new people coming on the show who I have. Well, one is Neil Monietta. So yeah.
Okay.
Friend of the show like the last 2 years, and so now she has a peach. So she's gonna be on with her little cute husband.
So we got Candy Burrs, Marlo Hampton, Kenya Morris, Sonia Richards Ross, Drew Sidora, Sheree Whitfield. We're gonna have cameos from Cynthia Bailey and Kim Zolciak Bierman, Lisa Wu. Lisa Wu's coming back.
Cameo.
Deshaun Snow, I don't know who that is. And then
Deshaun Snow was on years ago. She was married to Derek Snow. I think his name is that NBA player. He's retired, I believe.
Yeah. See, and I don't watch it. I hadn't watched it since Sheree said, "Who gonna check me, boo?" But I usually know the faces. I don't know who that is. Deshaun Snow. I probably know her face. And we're gonna have features by Donyetta, Shaw Carter, and Courtney Rhodes. I don't know who that is either.
I don't know who Courtney Rhodes. Well, we don't know soon enough. Oh, Courtney Rose. I don't know who she is. I have never seen her face before. I think Sonia Richards Ross, she has to go. She's annoying. Drew Sidora
always falling down in that old cheating husband of hers. I'm just tired of the whole Housewives franchise. Like, throw it in the trash.
Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I have really a favorite. I think Beverly Hills is my favorite one.
Because let me tell y'all, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they got money. They were the first ones that had some shmoney. The ones in Jersey was your typical.
Money too. Miami has shmoney.
I haven't seen that one.
Child, Miami, they live in like $40, $50 million penthouses. Like
New York, they had money, right?
New York has money too, but they have like old money, so they're not like showing off like Miami and Beverly Hills do.
New York, that was Bethany Frankel,
Ramona. You know, New York, they're cleaning house. They fired everybody. They got a whole new diverse cast coming in. So they have a Puerto Rican girl, a couple of black girls. Like it's gonna represent New York. Because I don't know where New York was a bunch of white women.
I like Jersey because they was like your stereotypical like northerner, like rowdy and flipping tables and stuff. And I was like, these thick eyebrows and these crass women. But I used to watch Jersey religiously.
Jersey they brought 2 new girls on. The lips are ducking. The lips are like this. The lips are ducking, the boobs are popping, the hair is frizz tease high, and they are quintessential New Jersey with that. You know how they talk with the weird accent too? Like
all of y'all do. Wait, I was confused. I didn't know if I should say it or not. Wait.
No. New Jersey, they talk weird. Like they have that soprano Italian kind
more like a Boston accent.
Yeah, like they talk like that. Like I was editing my podcast and I heard myself say coffee. I said, "You are so New York." I said coffee.
That sounds like Boston.
When I'm at work, I say coffee. You know, I want to get an iced coffee, but I was
like, can I get some coffee?
Coffee.
Since I moved to Atlanta, I talk so Southern now. I can't stand it.
I'm New York through it. Like you can't take a girl out of the Bronx. I'm the Bronx through and through.
Y'all be mad a lot. I tell people that all my friends from New York are nice. Y'all just be grouchy because y'all weather like straight up sucks. If I only had like 2 months of warm weather a year, I'd be in a bad mood too.
It be so cold in the morning. I be like, where's my hat? Where's my hat? It's cold in the morning.
Like when I go to places like Cleveland and I've done Pittsburgh, like in the winter for conferences, I'd be like, ain't no damn way. Ain't no way. That wind is brick. Ain't no way.
And it's
ain't no way.
It's cold. Wait, what's the temperature right now?
I went walking around my neighborhood yesterday with my running shorts on. Notice I said walking in my running shorts. Mind y'all business. When I made this joke earlier, I did not know that he was on the list. Tory Lanez filed an appeal in the trial. Tory, go. Give it up.
Isn't it crazy that this is coming out when Meg comes back? Like, cause she's been missing for like since this trial ended, right?
Mm-hmm. She just popped back out around Grammy time, I guess.
Mm-hmm. She out with her fit body.
She look good, don't she?
Child, she been work. She's like, I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna come back looking tight and right, child. I saw them cheeks. I said, them cheeks is chicken.
Them arms all toned and smooth.
Listen, Meg is she still with that dude?
Party. Mm-hmm. Party song. Party. Partisan. I only know him like around the time Cardi dropped her first album and everybody was like talking about her ghostwriter, and it was him.
So anyway, this fool Tory Lanez is filing an appeal because you know what? They gonna make him serve his time and they gonna send his ass back to Canada. That's what's gonna happen.
Listen, I was wondering, is that like, will he get extradited? Is that what it's called?
Heck yeah! When you commit a crime and you're not a citizen, they make you serve your time and they send you right back. The pass go as soon. They don't even let you out. You go from the jail to the plane to your country.
And I can understand this man not wanting to go to jail. And if the shoe were on the other foot, I would probably try to pull every car out my deck to not go to jail. But you shot that woman. This ain't no mistaken identity. Ain't nobody lying on you. You shot her. So be the big boy that you are. I know you're only, well, how tall does he kill?
He's shrimp status.
Like, you shot her. I don't understand what we're debating. Are you going to say somebody else shot her? Is a part of your appeal saying that she shot herself?
Well, look, he's facing 22 years in prison, so he's going to do whatever he can to get out of this. That is a lot of time.
You want to be nuck if you buck, and actions have consequences.
Child, I don't know. Listen, you better flee. Didn't you make enough money that you can go to a country that does not extradite? And
did he? Name a Tory Lanez song. Did he make money?
Like
he spent it on that hairline.
Like Trump broke ass. Why you ain't fly that plane to another country? Like, why would you go through this? I would have dipped. You wouldn't see me no more.
Trump is so arrogant that he does not think he's going to prison.
Like, deuces, I'm out of here. I will live my life in another country that does not extradite to the United States. Goodbye.
But get this. Remember Tory Lanez had hired the same attorney that Snoop and Suge Knight and other people had used? I heard that attorney recused himself. He's not on the case anymore.
Really?
And why you would think he'd do that? Because he got a good record and he ain't trying to mess it up. So, Tory, you facing charges, 3 charges. You was found guilty: assault with a semi-automatic handgun, carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and then discharging a firearm with gross negligence. 22 years in prison and deportation. We didn't say everything. We didn't say extradited, deportation. I just don't understand.
Why?
Stop doing stupid stuff.
Like, where's your security? I don't understand these people.
And don't be the grown man that's out here running up on women or shooting women. Like, that's what you about to go for?
I don't know. Bye, Tory.
Literally. Oh Lord. And then I see Tamar's name, and it's Tamar salutes SWV for Women's History Month. Did she do that because SWV is on the show with Candy, and Candy told her I don't F with you? Or was it genuine?
She is. You know she is. So listen, y'all. Monique finally getting her Netflix special after she done wanted us to Remember, she wanted us to boycott Netflix. That was during the panini, right? She was like, boycott Netflix. We was like, we ain't got nothing else to do. We not boycott Netflix.
I don't know. I was about to say, I don't know when it was because I was never gonna do it.
I think it was during the panini. Like Netflix was part of the rotation, but even like we wasn't boycotting Netflix for you, sis, because you wasn't getting paid.
What is the Netflix special gonna be about? And are we gonna watch it?
I don't know, because I saw the preview and
it's a stand-up special.
I didn't really chuckle. I mean, the one joke was okay, and if that was the best, because they're gonna put the best in the trailer, right?
I think, yeah.
So that
I don't know, because for Chris Rock's trailer, we didn't see any of the Will jokes, did we?
I still didn't watch that. Did you watch it?
I did. You don't have to.
Yeah, I didn't have any desire. I never really found Chris Rock all that funny.
I like him in person. I've seen him here in Atlanta and maybe somewhere else. No
desire to watch that.
I've seen him in person. He's funny in person, but that comedy special, you could tell he was angry, and rightfully so. But yeah, it wasn't his funniest work I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Monique's not one of my favorite comics. Like, even when they did like Queens of Comedy and stuff, I didn't feel inclined. I've never seen Precious.
And you know what? It's funny because usually Netflix will push all the black shows on me. They never push that one on me. Chris Rock special. But I used to watch the Parkers. Remember the Parkers back in the day? Used to come in after Moesha. That was good. I used to like that show. But yeah, like Monique. Oh, you know what? Monique is on BMF, and she plays actually a really good role on that show. She's not like
a strip club owner or something.
She owns like a strip club, but she's like a hustler, and she helps the guys out. And they gave her a little storyline this season because her sister had AIDS, and she was like taking care of her sister in her home. So she got like a nice little storyline this season. It was. I didn't see Monique. She was like acting. It was like good work.
I wonder who and I'd be seeing stuff like, I wonder who she's playing in real life. I would be interested to read about that woman's life.
Yes, if she's even real. Probably not even real. Who knows? But yeah, Monique's has a special.
He came to Atlanta. You know, Atlanta is famous for them scrippers.
It was when he came to Atlanta. But when did they say it's coming out?
I'm looking and I don't see it.
I wonder how much she got paid, because remember they only offered her $500,000 the first time. So did you get more money, Monique? You ain't talking about that.
She tried to sue them in Netflix in 2017 for allegedly systematically underpaying Black women.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so that was before the panini.
It don't seem like it though, right?
I know, it didn't. Maybe it was dragging on. I don't know.
This article say everything except for when the comedy special coming out. We was trying to tell y'all so y'all could watch it, but apparently, I don't know.
No, you just gonna wake up one Friday and it's gonna be up there, and then just watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it. I don't think. She's not one of my favorite comedians. Yeah.
And you know, it's not that I don't watch really any comedy specials, quite honestly. It's not that it's really Monique. I don't know. I'm just not into it.
I don't like I'll see Kevin Hart in person. I don't want to watch him on TV.
Oh, it's coming this Tuesday. Tomorrow?
Oop, not gonna make it.
We're recording this Monday night, y'all. So by the time you listen to this, it's gonna be out. So go ahead, support your girl Monique. Just put it on and go to sleep so you can and thumbs up it. We're gonna do that.
It's gonna keep suggesting stuff that she's in. I just can't. So
it's
Tuesday, April 4th.
I am going to watch it while I sleep. It's going to watch me.
How that work? Yeah. Bye, Kim. Bye. Look, a win is a win. A win is a win. All right. What would you do? So, y'all, this turned out pretty good last week. Y'all kiki with us on last week's What Would You Do? This week's What Would You Do is something that all travelers can relate to. A TikToker has sparked debate about where to put your carry-on bags on planes, saying that only one locker above your seat is fair game. So y'all know how when you board the plane and you get to your seat and all the overhead bins at your seat are already full, but your row is not? It can't be, because you just got to your seat and you're sitting on that row. Or you ever see somebody put their stuff in the overhead bin at your seat on row 8 and they going all the way back to row 32? What is proper etiquette for that?
First of all, I ain't got that problem because I priority board and I'm in the front, so I ain't got that problem.
I priority board, and sometimes my overhead bins, the only people that get on before me are first class, and they're still full. What are y'all doing? How did that happen?
Well, sometimes like in first class, like the first few things, like the flight attendants put their stuff in.
So it starts a domino effect.
And in the back as well. If you're in the back of the plane, you'll notice that the flight attendants have their luggage in the back. So they're there first and they have their bags in. So I can see why some of the first class might overflow to the row behind. But I know when you, like sometimes when you get on the plane late, and you go to your seat and there's something above it. I'm like, how? There's a compartment for every seat. So how is your stuff in my... See, here's the problem, because I've had to do this before. One time I got on a plane late. I get to my seat and there's no room. Someone had their backpack, a small backpack, in the overhead bin.
I can't stand it.
I'm not fighting with nobody. So I called the flight attendant and I said, there's a backpack in here. Can you see if they can put that under their seat? And she asked who it was and took it down and put it under their seat. You're only allowed one item in the overhead bin. Stop putting your pulley suitcase and your second bag in the overhead bin. That's the problem.
I see older Caucasian men do this all the time. You do not need to fold your suit jacket up and put it in the overhead bin. Your backpack does not go in the overhead bin. Ladies, your pocketbook does not go in the overhead bin.
And listen, if you had some coat, you would know that there are closets on the plane. You can give them your coat to hang up for you.
I've seen a flight attendant be like, we need this space. Do you want me to hang your coat up, sir? Oh, yeah. And I can't stand when I hear flight attendants make the announcement as everybody's boarding. So I usually get in. Sometimes I do get an upgrade to first class, but usually I get Sky Priority or Comfort Plus boarding. They literally make the announcement and I'm watching people get on the plane. And as soon as they say, put your small items in the seat in front of you, here comes some guy, usually it's a man, putting his little bitty lap book container in the overhead bin and stretching his feet out. And he heard the announcement, because I saw you look at the lady. And the further you sit to the plane, the flight attendant's right there making the announcements as soon as you get on the damn plane. You heard her.
It is so annoying. Okay, if the flight is empty and there's room, you can do it. Okay, put your extra item up there. But if the flight is full, you get one item in the overhead bin. Your other bag goes in front of the seat, under the seat in front of you. Like, that makes me upset. It is so, and you don't want to fight with people on the plane, because you can get kicked off and banned on the plane, right?
Yeah, we ain't trying to have them problems.
They'll come on the plane and carry your behind right on off the plane. You can't be fighting with people on the plane. So tell the flight. And sometimes the flight attendants don't want to be fighting with people either. They don't want to be bothered with this mess. People just have no home training, no poof,
Jinx,
none of that. It is not, the overhead bin is not your closet.
Or when you see somebody who's sitting on your row and the overhead bin is full, and you see them trying to figure out where to put their bag, and the flight attendant has to come and ask you, sir, is this your baseball cap? Would you mind holding this so that this person put their, like, what goes through your mind? Inconsiderate, no couth.
Entitled. Listen, I like.
Now, sometimes I have had 2 carry-ons because I've had that Osprey backpack in my small suitcase. And it's still, look, and I be like, I wonder if anybody gonna say.
Backpack, when you stuff it, it'll be fitting. That thing be hanging.
I have not carried it in about a year. It's uncomfortable.
It's heavy. It's so heavy.
I need to sell that. Heavy. I used it maybe 3 times.
I love it because it's like having an extra carry-on, right? It fits so much stuff, but that thing is heavy.
Try to bend over while you got. I think the last place I took that was, I think I might have taken it to Bali. I didn't take it to France. I took it to Bali. I think. I
haven't taken it in a while. I think the last time I took it was Ibiza because it was so heavy.
I need to give that. I'm gonna get it to a dude for Christmas.
But it's good when you want to go to Europe and you need extra stuff. Then I would take it. But yeah, it's brutal on the back.
Ooh, baby, it feels like bend over to tie your shoe if you want to.
Listen, that thing it fits in the seat in front of you, but your legs will be on top of it because it takes up every inch of space in that seat in front of you. Woo,
that thing is woo. So yeah, because I fly so much, I just see how rude and inconsiderate people are, and it does sort of irk me. It does.
It irks me too, but I ain't got them problems no more. I earned my status, and I like boarding in the beginning and sitting in the front with the
people in the front are the main offenders. Them first class people that I be sitting with, they are so.
Just don't have your stuff in my bin because I'm not moving. No, I'm not moving 1 or 2 seats away. So if you in my bin, you better move. If you see me coming, you better move.
Because there's no worse feel. I'll never forget. Was I comfort or first class? And this has happened several times. And I get there and the bed is already full and nobody's even sitting on my row yet. And it's not fair if the first class people are putting their stuff in the comfort section because I can't put my stuff in the first class section. If you want to be bad and bougie in the first 3 seats.
And they be pulling the curtain back. They don't even want you up there using the bathroom sometimes.
Child, when I tell you I be bogarting my way up there, but when I do be in first class, I be like, excuse me, peasant. Excuse me.
Look. When we went to Japan and the first was business class, and my husband was like, we find business class in Japan. I was like, slow your roll.
Okay.
You're going to be right in economy. We're going to be in the front of economy with the roomy seats, but you're going to be in economy. We go.
Good. Since I reached status on Delta, I'm so used to getting an upgrade. Child, one time I'm all up there boarding with the comfort and first class people. They didn't give me an upgrade on that flight because it was already full. And I was like, ooh.
Don't you think that? Listen, see, now the upgrades come 2 days before, right? So I be looking 48 hours. And I'm like, wait, my upgrade hit. You know, if it don't hit 48 hours, it's gonna be tough getting it. But
what Delta started doing, since I hit platinum status, as soon as I book my flight, they'll go ahead and give me the upgrade. But that first, I usually get it within 15 minutes, but not first class. I get an upgrade to comfort. That first class upgrade, I be on the app today. I be like, I'm number 12 on the list of 52, and there's only 2 first class seats available.
See, Donyetta likes Delta. I like American. Now, with American, you can book all of the roomy seats. They're included with Platinum. You could get it right away.
Delta they won't let me pick a comfort seat without trying to charge me. I have to let them give it to me 5 minutes later, but I do get to pick the, in the main cabin, I do get to pick the exit row and then what do they call it? Preferred select seats without paying for it.
See, I get the liquor seats because when you sit right behind business, well, first you get liquor those first 3 rows.
That's comfort on Delta. Yeah.
So yeah, we could pick those seats on American, and if the upgrade come through, because y'all be seeing them business class, and we don't pay for them. We don't pay.
You know what you just made me think about? Because I hit status, I had like 30 drink coupons, but I never used them because I always get upgraded to the section that gives me free alcohol, and I meant to start giving them away before they
That's
expire.
why people are always giving away the Delta drink tickets in my Facebook groups.
Yeah.
Wow.
Comfort and above, you don't have to pay for your drinks. Oh, y'all, I'm raggedy. I did not mean to do that. I really was going to gift them away.
Yeah.
Let me see how many I got in there now. I only got 4 and they expire in 2025. I was sitting on. I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe next time. Dang.
All right, y'all. We have come to the end of this episode of Late Twins Experience.
Don't forget to follow us on all of the socials. We are the Twins Experience on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And we are the Twins EXP on Twitter. But I'm not going to lie and act like we be tweeting.
Child, I tried to get into Twitter the other day. I think I'm locked out.
Oh, the folks didn't get you, did they?
I'm talking about the Late Twins account. I got to try. I don't know. Something had happened and I forgot about it.
I remember the last time I logged into that.
The tweets don't be tweeting anyway. I'm going to try again. I'm going to try and see what happens. Dang, y'all.
And don't forget to follow our Spotify playlist. Everything's linked in the description box below. We got 3 seasons of this playlist for y'all to vibe out to.
Yes. All right. So we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Bye.
Later.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast so you'll never miss an episode.
If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please be sure to rate and/or review the show. It would really help us out. Catch you next time.